Hello, Cyclones fans. I'm here with head men's basketball coach Tim Fusina after the 88-85 overtime victory over FDU-Florham. Coach obviously felt like it was a mirror image of the Rosemont game, down at some point, and then obviously we climbed back in. Just talk about the way we played and just the resolve of this team. They've been down a few times during the season, and just to come back.
Our guys show a lot of character. I wish we could close teams out. I think in the Rosemont game that you just referenced, we're down a lot in the first half, come battle back in the second, and eventually win it in overtime. Today had a really nice start. And then had some bad possessions in the middle of the first half. They kind of set us back. 1 point game at the half, and again we get up 8 late in the second half, and we kind of make some mistakes. But we do have a lot of resolve. We do have a lot of character. When you can put on the floor, we used all 4 seniors today. All 4 seniors played double-digit minutes. We used 3 juniors. I'm sorry, and we used 2 sophomores that have played a whole lot. When you can put those type of people on the floor, it makes things a lot easier to handle. It makes that adversity easier to handle. They handle a lot of adversity. I told them in the locker room after the game. They handle a lot of adversity, and they handle it well. I just wish that we could put a full 40 minutes together on both sides of the floor.
And that's my next question. What is it going to take to get that full 40 minutes out from start to finish in an upcoming game, especially in conference?
Focus. Focus throughout 40 minutes. I think there are times when we do the things that we do well, we're as good as anybody. It's when we veer off. It's when we have a couple bad possessions. It's when we don't talk. It's when we don't get back is where we have a problem. And there's really been no in-between for us this year. It's been when we're ready to go and we talk and we defend, we're as good as anybody. We can beat anybody on our schedule. When we're not, when we don't talk and we don't get back and we don't block out, anybody on our schedule can beat us. So it's really going to come down to our focus and our maturity in the last 15 games of the year.
And obviously, definitely another good night. 4 starters in double figures. I mean, Zach with 9 assists, Paul with another great game, Rashawn with 20, Jake had a big second half. Even Kyle stepped up.
Jake had a big second half. Kyle made a lot of shots in the second half. Missed a couple close ones in the first half. The guy who I was really, really happy with in the second half was Tom Weiler, who had, I believe, all 12 of his points in the second half and all 4 of his rebounds. Did a great job in the second half. I couldn't be happier for him. When our guys are clicking and we're taking the ball from side to side offensively and we're talking defensively, they're really good. We're really good. We have some good. We have size. We have athleticism. We have guys that can score it. We just have to start putting it together for 40 minutes.
Now, obviously, what improvements can be taken into John Jay on Monday?
Taking care of the ball. I thought we turned the ball. We had 19 turnovers today. That's the most we've had in a couple of years here. That's an unacceptable number to me, and that's not our standard. So taking care of the ball and having great possessions offensively throughout 40 minutes. You're not going to make every shot. I get that. We're not going to make every shot, but getting a great shot on every possession is our goal. And then defensively, talking, sprinting back in transition because they're going to try to push it, and also making sure that when we need stops, we can get down and get them.
All right. That is head men's basketball coach Tim Fusina after the 88-85 overtime victory over FDU.